Hi, and welcome to day 13 of the 21 Days of Joy mini course. Congratulations for making it to day 13, a huge achievement. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. You've learned so many things, so congratulations on that. Today, we're going to be looking at something called the soul line and the goal line. The soul line and the goal line. I'm going to explain what these are. But first of all, why do you need to know about the soul line and the goal line? Often people lack joy in their life, purposefulness, and inner peace because they're not really intentional about how they live their life. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to use this as a catalyst for you to be more intentional about how you live your life. And one way to do that is to write down what you want your life to be like, to picture it, and have something to move towards, both on the outer and the inner part of yourself. So we have the goal line. The goal line is like the outer world. That's where you, all the external things that you want to create. That could be that you want a nice car, that you want a nice house or houses, the amount of money that you might earn, your job, your relationships, your physical health, all these different things, your relationships with your family. This is the goal line. Okay. Further along we are here in the goal line, the better we're doing overall. And of course, that's subjective as well. It depends who you are. Then we have the soul line. The soul line. Why is that important? So many people just focus on the goal line and they just get the external things and they forget that actually all these external things are just a pathway. They're just a way to climb up the soul line. Now, what's the soul line? The soul line is what you feel internally, your way of beingness. So it's nothing on the outside world. For example, if we start down here, this would be feelings like apathy, alone. As we climb up higher, maybe anxiety, frustration, anger. Then we start to move more to courage, bravery, then higher still, neutrality, then higher still. We're starting to move to logic, reasoning, acceptance, higher still, love, flow, until we get all the way to enlightenment. And most people aren't going to get here. We just become more enlightened. So as well as the outside goals that you have and objectives over the next 6 months to a year, just do it for 6 months to a year. Also, I want you to write down and visualize and feel who you'll be as a person while you're doing these things. And as you're going about trying to achieve these things, you will drop down into fear and anger and then to neutrality, then fear, and then up to love. And the idea is once you create all these things, eventually you get to a place where you can create this amount of wealth, this relationship, this business, this type of family, and you can kind of stay higher up. And then one day you might decide to create more wealth, create a bigger business, have more children, and you might then drop down a little bit at times while you're learning to create those things in the world, and then you come back to a higher state of being. So it's very normal to oscillate. I have gifted you guys some different meditations, some where it's going to take you into a visualization of what your future will look like in the next 6 months to a year, as well as how you'll be feeling, how you'll be being. So it will cover both of these. I also invite you to write them down, your objectives of the external world, the goal line, as well as who you want to be inside, how you want to be feeling each day. I'll also put in some other very cool meditations to help you with what we've spoken about today. So good luck. You're doing incredibly. Thank you for joining me on this journey so far. I'm looking forward to the following days. Keep being awesome, and I will see you in the next video.